Hey guys, what's up? It's Jezza here and welcome to a new episode of Manager Mode, Career Mode with Norwich City, and this is the 5th episode of this Career Mode, and really we have been having a bit of a ball of a time so far. We've won quite a lot of games in the Premier League, and but we've hit our bumps as well. I mean, Darren Mattocks, he's now injured and he's out with a 4-month injury. He's got a lateral collateral ligament injury, which means he's out for 4 months, which is awful, so we need to find a replacement, and I was considering, just sticking a Turbo up front. But I mean, he's good, but he's not very strong at Turbo. So I think I'm gonna stick him on the wing. I'm gonna keep him on the wing. But so here we go into our first game in the Capital One Cup against Man United, and I am actually playing a Turbo up front for this game, which it's not a bad position for him. I just tried him out, but thinking back on it, I really shouldn't have done it. So here we go, guys, into our first Capital One Cup game, and we would draw Man United, wouldn't we? We would draw Man United, and they always seem to sign Javier Mascherano. I have no idea why. He's not the best centre-back in the world. I don't actually see how he's a 86 overall, but that's FIFA logic for you. So here we go, guys. We do get a couple of chances at the start of the game. Tete running down the wing, but I'm just going to tell you guys now, this game is mostly it's mostly dominated by Man United, as you would probably assume. Their sheer class is just too good for Norwich's, unfortunately. And here's a couple of chances for them. Just an easy pass by I think that's Carrick. But Basong, as always, he is our main central defensive centre back. Even he's our talisman in the defence. He's an amazing player, and he does put in those crucial slide tackles where needed. So Turner, he jumps up, and that corner really did come to nothing. Well done, John Ruddy. He does really put in his shift in this game. Nani, once again, he just flies down the wing, and Ruddy makes a good save again. I'm just showing you guys a couple of the chances that Man United had, but we had a fair few as well. Turbo, he passes it down to Whittaker, who's running down the wing, and surprisingly, Whittaker is actually really fast. He takes out Evans, and he really should have done a lot better here. He has a shot, but unfortunately that goes wide. So it stays 0-0 at half time, and I'm just going to tell you guys now, these next upcoming events are probably the best things I've ever seen on Career Mode. The goal and just the dramatic play. So here we go. Turbo, he really should. Oh no, he really should have scored that. He really should have scored that. He's one of those players that would usually convert those sort of chances. But we get a corner anyway, and Pilkington takes it. Lovely curl, and Basong, good effort, but Lindegaard had to make the save. Turbo as well. I'm trying to keep him taking corners because we need to get his crossing improved. And he almost gets it down to Pilkington, who almost scores, but he didn't. And unfortunately there, Tete, yellow card. Yeah. I haven't really got that many yellow cards this season, but Tete, we're going to pick up a few, especially with these two crazy central defensive midfielders in Bradley Johnson and Tete. But anyway, guys, so he just boots it up down to Welbeck. And Welbeck, what do you know? He passes it down to Nani, who really should convert this. He passes it down to Anderson, but nope, John Ruddy's there once again to save the day. And Man United do get a nice corner out of this. I'm at, oh my god! And it's Darren Fletcher. That was probably the best goal I've ever seen on Career Mode. I didn't even expect that coming. Darren Fletcher, out of all the people to score this type of goal, it would be Darren Fletcher. Like, the most unlikely source of... the most unlikely person on that team to score a diving header, and it's Darren Fletcher. Look at this. Is there any guy I can send this goal to? I've never conceded a goal that good on Career Mode to any team. And I mean, it would be Man United, but Darren Fletcher, are you serious? So that makes it 1-0 Man United, and Rooney should have done better here, but John Ruddy once again there to save the day. He couldn't have done anything against that Darren Fletcher header, but, they come out every now and again. The computer usually gets quite good goals, but I've never seen a goal that nice. So I decide to make a drastic change, and I stick Turbo back to his favoured position in the right midfield, but I then switch. I switch someone, I think it was Snodgrass, for Grant Holt, because, I mean... Looking at that Man United defence, they really are not that strong. I mean, they're lacking a lot of depth without Vidic. So right now they have Evans and Ferdinand, and they're quite slow and not the strongest. So I decided, let's stick Grant Holt up there. And this is on the 90th minute. Turbo sticks it, and can we get the last goal? Yes, we can. Grant Holt. And 90th minute. That is really a dramatic result. We really didn't deserve that goal, but we got 2 chances in the game, or three chances in the whole game, and we took one of them. Grant Holt, great little header. to get it past Lindegaard. I think that is in goal, and make it 1-1 in the Capital One Cup, and so hopefully we can go on to win it now. We do get a fair few other chances, Whittaker and people like that. I did actually bring Jackson on as well, to stick up front, alongside Grant Holt. But, you know, not a bad little shot there from Tete. But here we go, guys, into penalties in the Capital One Cup. And this is really nerve-wracking because I know how good Man United are at penalties, especially when they've got the likes of Van Persie and Wayne Rooney and all those types of people. Darren Fletcher, even. You know, that diving header, I will never get over that. Grant Holt, can he score? Our talisman, yes, he can. Top corner. He's that Lindegaard's never going to get that. So nice little shot there. Chicharito Hernandez. I still don't understand how he can get Chicharito on the back of his shirt. That surely must go past some FIFA regulations or legislations or regulations. But yeah, he scores. So Whittaker steps up, takes the shot, top left-hand corner. He doesn't seem like the type of player that would be very good at penalties, but apparently he has 82 pen traits. So Butner, he steps up as well, left back, quite a young guy, and John Ruddy almost gets a hand to it, but unfortunately that goes in as well. Houlihan steps up, our 5'7" guy. He can usually, or 5'4", he can usually put them in, but not this time. Lindegaard makes a great save, and yeah, that's one save to Man United and a loss to us. And Nani goes straight down the middle. Unfortunate for us, but, you know, life goes on. And this is the time, lads. I need to score this. If I don't score this, then I am out. And Jackson, as always, striker. You should always score a penalty as a striker, and he does very nicely. And Valencia steps up, and I need to save this. If I don't save this, then I'm out. Great save by John Ruddy. That is a magnificent save. Well done, John Ruddy. He is my star goalkeeper. And surely now Howson can score just to level things up. No, he can't. Oh, dear. Lindegaard makes a save, and wasn't that just the most dramatic game you've ever seen in your life? That's probably the best career mode game I've ever played for, as I said before, the intensity and just the creativity of the game and how it actually finished. So now we're playing Newcastle in another Premier League game, and we really need to, we need to pick up 3 points from Newcastle, really, or a draw. I'd be happy with a draw. Newcastle are quite a big team, but 3 points is always nice, and it is at St James's Park, so, you know, a draw, I would take that, but as always, go for the win. Why not? So Houlihan, he gets a little chance. He passes it down to Pilkington, who has a great chance on the 5th minute, but he hits the damn post from a shot, and from the likes of Pilkington, from the sort of player he is, I would expect him to score. You know, he's left-footed, but he has got 5-star weak foot, so I would expect him to score on his right foot. But Chiote makes a great volley and gets a great volley and scores on the 20th minute. Gets it past John Ruddy. There's not many shots that can go past John Ruddy, but when you've got the likes of a diving header from Darren Fletcher or a volley from Chiote, he's not stopping them. But yeah, Tete picks out Pilkington on the left wing, who then he cuts back and just places a very nice finesse shot in the bottom right hand corner to beat Krul, and that is 1-1. On the 25th minute, Anthony Pilkington. I think Pilkington is probably one of our best players at Norwich. He's very consistent in real life and on FIFA. So he makes a very good all-round player. Bradley Johnson, there's just a little clip of him having a volley. But I decide, right, I need to switch up a few things in this game. I mean, Grant Holt, he's good, but this defense is very strong, and I need a bit more pace. So this is a little bit of a tactical change. I bring Simeon Jackson on instead of Holt, and hopefully he can get a last-ditch winner. That would be the dream. So Newcastle get a cross in, but John Ruddy is there to save the day once again. He is awesome. I think he's 78 overall now, John Ruddy, but unfortunately Demba Ba is through, and well, Turner finds him and nicks the ball off him. Great defending. I am really happy with my two centre backs. I've got Basong and Michael Turner, and they are really good players. Iturbe, he's not the strongest of player, but he does manage to get past Santon, the left back, crosses it in for Jackson, but unfortunately he takes a shot, but Krul does save it. And now onto the 85th minute. Houlihan passes it down to Pilkington. Great find by Houlihan. And then I had to do it, guys. I am so sorry. Passes it down to Jackson. Little Jew goal. And that is 1-1. That is or 2-1 even. That is 2-1 to Norwich. And on the 87th minute. And that is a win. That is a victory for Norwich. Awesome goal. Great goal. Awesome play. Well done. So that is probably the most dramatic 2 games that I've played so far in this career mode. And we do get a little last-ditch chance, but the Newcastle centre-back does get it. So anyway, guys, that is the end of this episode of Career Mode. If you guys have enjoyed, then remember to subscribe if you haven't already, or at least like the video and give me some feedback in the comment section below. I hope you guys have enjoyed this long episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.